So I became a Christian late at uni, and I'd had quite a sort of background of partying pretty hard, very adventurous and experimental in almost every single kind of way. I hadn't been a Christian for very long when I went and visited a friend of mine who was living interstate, and I hadn't seen her for probably over a year, and so she was sort of expecting that everything was going to be same old. And I remember getting up there on the first night, and she had this whole itinerary planned out of all these things we were going to do and these raves we were going to go to, and I had to sort of sit her down and essentially apologise and sort of say, look, something you need to know, I'm trying to turn my life around, and I'm not doing much of that stuff anymore because I have found God, and there's this love that He has for me now that means I don't need to seek approval and worth and value in that sort of stuff anymore, and I'm trying really hard not to do it. She sort of listened, and I think she sort of tried to understand, but in many ways just kind of didn't, and she really sort of pushed and pushed and pushed and was like, nah, come on, let's just do it anyway, it doesn't matter, you know, if He's all forgiving, He'll understand, and just was, you know, it just ended up being a really hard week, and I was so young in my faith that I didn't really have all the strength that I possibly could have had, and we ended up crossing a lot of boundaries that I had tried really hard to sort of redefine. So I came home from that week with her and I was absolutely devastated. I felt like I had really failed as a Christian, I had failed as a witness, and I really was quite mad at her for sort of, I guess, tempting me back into all of that. I just felt really betrayed. Sometime after that, I don't even know how long after, but I think I just sort of stumbled across Philemon, which you pretty much have to stumble across because it's a one-page book. I felt like Jesus asked me to change the words around to show it as Him writing to me. The background here is that Paul is writing to Philemon, and he's wanting to send someone back to Philemon who had hurt him previously and who'd done wrong by him. And this guy has now been working with Paul for some time, and so Paul says, you know, I, Paul, am writing this with my own hand. I will pay this back. And before that it says, if he's done any wrong or if he owes you anything, charge it to me. I felt like Jesus was encouraging me to see His name in there. He said, Anna, if she's done you any wrong or if she owes you anything, charge it to me. I, Jesus, am writing this with my own hand. I will pay you back. And it was huge because finally I had a way of really letting go of it, and I guess that understanding that His love for her was actually so deep, and you know, even in all of her misgivings and the things that she was doing wrong, He was just like, I love her and I don't want you to hold this against her, just charge it to me. And it has been so freeing to just, I guess, have a way of really letting that burden fall on Him instead.